Muscle Farm presents Danie van Heerden versus Gideon Drotschie.
Danie van Heerden and Gideon Drotschie are the two top light heavyweights, and they're facing off the light heavyweight interim title.
Gideon kan nie staan met my fitness nie. Hy kan nie staan met my krag nie. Wat ek eintlik so sê, hy kan nie met my staan in die cage nie.
I don't care, you know, the bigger the guys are, the harder they will fall, and I will show it.
At EFC Africa 20, two light heavyweights are on a one-way collision course to determine the EFC Africa interim light heavyweight champion.
Ek glo die Here het 'n doel vir alles. En obviously die feit dat die ander kere nooit gebeur het nie, glo ek was nie reg daarvoor nie. En nou dat dit gebeur, ek is reg daarvoor, ek gaan nou hierdie geleentheid vat met al twee hande. Ek gaan nie dit los nie.
We get a lot of guys from other gyms to come and train with us, and they'll clinch with Danie and they'll grapple with Danie, and they'll just say it is exhausting. They just can't believe how he just doesn't stop.
Danie's coming in. The shot gets him down. Looking to finish this Danie.
Taking a beating at the moment. Amethyst come from Heerden.
Both guys trying to land shots.
That's trouble for Hawkie.
Trouble for Hawkie, taps out. That's it, Danie van Heerden.
Dis vir my alleen is dit ongelooflik belangrik. Ek kan nie wag nie. Ek het vol vertroue dit gaan doen. Weet jy, dat gaan niks lekkerder wees as twee broers en twee verskillende sporte wat kampioene is nie.
Gideon Drotschie is one of the new breed of MMA athletes.
Nice uppercut by Drotschie. Landed 2-3 in a row.
Danie kan verwag die battle van sy leeftyd. Ek gaan sy hardste opponent ooit wees. Hy gaan sukkel om daai interim belt te vat.
His overall skill set is superior to Danie's, and if we can eliminate Danie's boxing with our Muay Thai, then on paper the fight is ours.
A new breed of athlete, Gideon Drotschie will bring his dangerous jiu-jitsu skills and bulldog-like toughness to the hexagon as he aims for championship glory.
He will train a lot for my ground game because he's with Vickers. But, you know, I've beaten one of Vickers' guys, so in the first round, so this fight is no different.
Ek sal sê hy is dalk mentally reg. Maar fisies met die all-rounder storie sal ek nie sê hy is reg nie.
Ek gaan definitief die champion wees. Ek voel ek het 'n beter skill set. Op die einde van die dag gaan ek met my hand geluk sit.
Will the pit bull fight his way to glory, or will the juggernaut fulfill his destiny? Danie van Heerden versus Gideon Drotschie.
The next fighter in the ring, hailing from my hometown of Parow in Cape Town, it's Gideon Juggernaut Drotschie. Give it up, Osio! Oh, stokkelos, away vrou like dit netjies, away, dit duidelik. Okie dokie, 'n boer en 'n soutie, chips en 'n toastie, away daar's die foutie. Smart, too fancy, too sexy, eksie perfectie, echt in 'n bitchie, hits op die bixie, jack naar die trickskie, lak in die bitchie, kort van die lood, boos naar die rond, raak tot de boom, klip, glij oor die grond, stop het, drop het, too much op 'n match, just kap het, moes soos 'n muppet, hand op jou puppet, ag nee, sies, beweeg iets, skit rond en beleef iets as ons, ja, laat die dan die vroos, ja, een stoots, bro, luister vir die gebod, ja. Dukkelosie gaan jou vang lang, as jy hardloop, baby, hoe wil ek jy dan so, want dit pak jou soos een, Dukkelosie gaan jou vang lang, as jy hardloop, baby, gang lang.
Jack Parow introducing
Want dit pak jou soos een,
Gideon Drotschie, the juggernaut.
Ons gesel, ouwe bro, Jack, luister ek hoor die Dukkelosie is back, rarig, nou wie's bang, kom ons gaan, voor die Dukkelosie ons vlak, Boeta, bou by jou bek op die klippe, laat die blik pop soos een by volpitte, het net die sweet, die lottig pot, die sweet,
So Jack Parow introducing the juggernaut, Gideon Drotschie, 26 years old, out of Parow in Cape Town. It's all up to this performance tonight. The interim light heavyweight title up for grabs. A lot's been said about him being the new age of MMA fighters.
Well, he's coming into this fight riding a 3-fight win streak. Notable wins for him. at EFC Africa 17 and 18 over Lance Aroni and Brennan Goederold respectively. It's really the guy, Rico Hatton, his head coach, jiu-jitsu coach, and Gregor Bishop, his Muay Thai coach. But if you look at this guy's all-round ground game, he owns technical jiu-jitsu that this weight division hasn't seen. We saw him very technically and very methodically break down both of those opponents, and it's just very, very refreshing to see someone that possesses that high level of a ground game.
Yeah, interesting to see that. He used to go from rugby practice and drive home, and every time he used to drive past Rico Hatton's gym and always wondered what happened inside. And as soon as he stepped inside there, he left rugby and took up MMA, and he loves the sport.
How fired up is this guy?
Gideon Drotschie in the hexagon to the tunes of Jack Sparrow. What an intro. His opponent tonight, Danie Pitbull van Heerden, 26 years old, fighting out of North Dip in Johannesburg from the Tap Out Academy. Crazy boxing background, phenomenal power, and really is a guy that has improved with every fight he has been involved in.
Made his EFC Africa debut all the way back November 2009 against Mohamed Barazi. Got a first round KO victory there, and he is literally involved in front of our eyes here as he came as a one-dimensional boxer into the sport, and now training with guys like Vickers. He has really honed his all-round game. He's got submission victories to his name now. He's got TKO victories, and he has beaten a lot of tough guys and a lot of top guys. And as you heard his coach in the promo, a lot of people say you do not understand how strong Danie is in the clinch and how busy he is on the ground. He really has that ability to tire you out.
I mean, a wealth of experience too. 16 fights in his career. He's been around the block and then some.
16 fights. He's fought at heavyweight, he's fought at light heavyweight, he's gone to middle. The weight cut was a little bit too much for him. Back now up to light heavyweight, which I think is the perfect weight category for Danie to be competing at. And here he finds himself tonight fighting for the interim light heavyweight title. Of course, the champion JP Ube out injured for a while.
Yeah, he's worked on all aspects of his game, and all-rounder as Danie van Heerden believes this is his time to take the title, saying on previous occasions he wasn't prepared, he wasn't ready. He says this is the time, this is the night. He takes that strap home with him.
Riding a 2-fight win streak, EFC Africa 16 and 18 over Danie and Jason Calderwell in the light heavyweight division. He looks like he moves slow, but he really does hit like an absolute truck, this Danie van Heerden.
And now for the BetExchange.com tale of the tape. 26 years old, both of these fighters, 2 centimeters taller as Van Heerden, and it is a massive reach advantage for the Pitbull. Over to Shane the Duke Wellington for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this championship bout is 5 rounds for the EFC Africa interim light heavyweight title. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist and is currently undefeated in 3 professional fights. He stands 1.86 meters tall and weighs in at 92 kilograms. He's fighting out of Paro in Cape Town, presenting Gideon, the Juggernaut Drotschie. And now introducing his opponent. He's fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist and holds a professional fight record of 11 wins and 5 losses. He stands at 1.88 meters tall and weighs in at 92 kilograms. He's fighting out of North Cliff, Johannesburg. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Danie, the Pitbull van Heerden. And when when the action begins, our referee in charge of the hexagon is Pavan Ramkalawan.
The lovely EFC girls, proudly brought to you by RDG, driven by perfection.
Ready, Gideon? Ready, Danie? Let's fight!
Member of the official vodka of EFC Africa brings you round number 1. Van Heerden in the black shorts. Drotschie in the white and black. Drotschie quite happy on the ground.
Very, very happy on the ground. He had a slip with an inside leg kick and he hasn't really made an attempt to get it standing. He's made his intentions clear. He would love to keep this fight on the ground.
It rolls with Rico Hutton. I mean, this guy rolled with the best in the business still.
Well, let me tell you, submitting Danie van Heerden is going to be no picnic either. He is tough as they come and he showed some great submission defense.
Cautious approach here from both of these fighters.
Big leg kick thrown by Gideon, and Danie immediately tries to counter strike with that right. You know, both of these guys see us, they train with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts, both over 100, well over 100 kilograms. So, you know, in terms of rolling with a guy that is that skilled and that heavy as well, it will really improve your overall strength.
That's one area Van Heerden has improved remarkably. He's become an all-round MMA fighter, hasn't
Leaps
he?
and bounds he's improved over the last 3-4 years.
Both possess great power. Van Heerden catches him.
Swinging wildly does Van Heerden. It didn't look like he really made contact with any of those shots. And again, Drotschie very comfortable. He wants Van Heerden to come down and play his game.
Inviting Van Heerden down, decides to stand up as Drotschie. Constantly on the move, Gideon Drotschie.
Danie is quite flat-footed early on in this bout. Inside leg kick checked by Van Heerden, again checked. Now Danie lands a couple of big shots, and now Drotschie sets up for the takedown. Gets Danie down successfully, tries to move to side control.
This is Drotschie's world.
Trying to flip him over though. Drotschie showing good control to stay on top. See, Drotschie has got a hold of one of Danie's ankles, sorry. Trying to move to the side is Gideon, but Danie doing well, just tied Drotschie up.
Yeah, Gideon trying to get past Van Heerden's legs. Get into a position where he can dominate Van Heerden.
Very hard to pass the guard on Danie van Heerden. Drotschie doing so successfully though.
He is indeed.
Look at Danie setting up for the sweep now.
Any
Danie momentarily tries to get back to his feet. Now he's given up his back. Drotschie very comfortable now. Trying desperately to get one of his hooks in. Danie staying very, very tight.
Drotschie trying his best to get a submission here.
Drotschie trying to get one of those hooks in, but Danie just relentlessly staying tight. Now Gideon trying to soften him up with punches.
Danie's trying to pull in the leg of Drotschie.
Looking for that single as Van Heerden. But Drotschie's got a hold of that left ankle as well. Trying to control Van Heerden. Got his hands clasped as Danie. He's going to want to try and explode forward to put Gideon on his back, but Gideon's trying to counter that by grabbing a hold of Danie's back foot so he can't push off of it. And all the while Drotschie is landing shots. See, every time Danie tries to push, Gideon just lifts up that back foot.
So skilled is Drotschie.
Van Heerden now driving. Both those hands are clasped around that leg of Drotschie's. Drotschie trying desperately to make something happen here. Pries Danie's one hand loose. Tries to get his back. Now he's got the one hook in.
Yeah. Van Heerden.
30 seconds remaining. He's got the one hook in. He's going to try and work here.
Pitbull
tries for the armbar. Might try work it into
popped out, yeah, but that armbar.
Kimura, yeah, but Danie is holding on. Looks like he's working for the inverted armbar as Drotschie.
A few seconds remain.
Now Danie
tries to ground and pound.
Also quite easily passes the guard of Drotschie. Good position for Van Heerden to be in at the end of that round.
Round one of this 5-round title fight. Danie Van Heerden has got his work cut out for him against Gideon Drotschie.
Clear instructions from Drotschie's corner by Rico Hatton. Keep the distance. Leg kicks, and then go and close the gap. And when you're on the ground, first soften him up and then try and go for the throat.
Nimrod Vodka brings you round 2 of this bout. Van Heerden against Drotschie. Drotschie very comfortable on the ground, but Van Heerden holding his own here in this interim light heavyweight title fight. EFC Africa 20.
Quite a busy first round, CS.
Indeed. All know that boxing background of Van Heerden. He'll look stand and trade, won't he? He won't be that comfortable on the ground with a guy like Gideon Drotschie.
Leg kick by Drotschie, and Danie counters with a combination of punches, none of them landing. Chatting to Walter Wendt, Danie's coach, earlier tonight, he said Danie is incredibly fit. You can go 10 rounds, changing sparring partners every 3 rounds, and you can go a full 10 rounds without tiring. So conditioning-wise, he is most certainly ready for this bout.
This has that 7-centimeter reach advantage, Van Heerden. He'll be looking to use that.
Drotschie might be faking here against the side of the back of the cage to try and set up for a takedown, but happy to stand and trade with Van Heerden.
Yeah, Drotschie's head movement.
And there Van Heerden.
Stop. Time. Stay here. I'm on the side.
Timeout called by
don't grab the cage, okay?
Pavan.
That's intentional. I'm going to give you a last warning. Don't grab the cage.
Pavan warns Danie grabbing the fence for the takedown.
Let's fight.
Official warning.
About to get taken down, though. Weird time to warn the fighter.
Tried the uppercut.
Van Heerden happy to be striking with the Drotschie. Drotschie again with his back to the cage. He's probably just inviting Danie in and then try and set up for that takedown. Big shot landed. And
definitely
Drotschie now has got a hold of that single. He's going to try and drive through, put Van Heerden on his back. Now he's got the double. Again, Van Heerden grabbing the fence momentarily.
He's already been warned once.
Next time the referee will take a point for that.
And that's costly, especially in a title fight.
3 rounds. Drotschie's got a lot of time to work here from top position, and Danie's butterfly guard.
Yeah, Drotschie, you know he's got that ground and pound, a ferocious ground and pound.
Pass by Drotschie. Tries to just trap an arm. Interesting to see how good his pace would be from this position, but Van Heerden in a terrible spot here. Drotschie is landing shots. Again, Drotschie traps that one arm, and now he pushes him over. That's the question that comes to mind when you do stuff like that. Your base, but Drotschie manages to stay on top, though.
Oh, doing damage with that elbow.
Fixed position. He's landing big shots here. Is Drotschie. Elbow.
Van Heerden in a world of hurt at the moment.
Looks just like his last fight. Drotschie just unleashing with elbows. And again, see him just working. Traps the arm and then goes straight back to work with the elbows. Van Heerden manages to escape momentarily, though, but Drotschie still in the top position. Now Van Heerden looking to take him and put him on his back. Does so successfully, but stuck his neck out. This is a terrible spot.
Not good for Van Heerden.
Drotschie's got a hold of his neck. Wonder if that's locked up.
Oh, pops out.
Just to pop out, and now he's in Drotschie's guard. Looking to pass himself as Danie, but Drotschie now trying to set up for what looks like a triangle. So he's got the wrist control on the left-hand side of Danie.
So busy, Drotschie. So busy. Van Heerden's also got ground and pound of his own that he could unleash. Just hasn't had the opportunity.
Power punchers. Van Heerden loves that top position, but he'd want to pass the guard first. It's too dangerous to sit in the guard. Now Drotschie looking to set up for a Kimura. Oh,
Always moving.
And he's got it in. If he can lock Danie down. Oh, Danie did very well to escape that for a second.
Goodness me, less than a minute around here.
You can see Drotschie trapping Danie's right leg. Going to try and explode out here with a minute to go. Get the Kimura. He wants to get it out there and push it towards the middle of Danie's back and to the top. Incredible strength by Van Heerden to straighten his arm. Gets out of trouble again momentarily. And he's also passed in the process, and now he takes Drotschie's back now.
Superb work from Van Heerden.
After being in trouble, now he's got the top position, and Drotschie just powers through, gets in top position. It looks like Van Heerden wanted to work a Kimura of his own.
Drotschie's so strong.
Flies to it though, but he's got it. It's Van Heerden cranking. 16 seconds to go. Drotschie manages to power out though.
The strength of these two fighters is incredible.
10 seconds, guys.
10 seconds to go. Gideon Drotschie in the top position in full mount. He's got that one-arm trap. Van Heerden won't be able to get the Kimura from there, from the full mount position.
Let's fight!
Nimrod Vodka brings you round 3 of this bout. Drotschie against Van Heerden. That has been an intense battle.
Van Heerden loves that big overhand right.
He's going to try it.
Something you don't see regularly from Van Heerden. Tries to set up for a kick. Both guys have definitely slowed down here in the third round.
Van Heerden wants to keep it standing though. He doesn't want to go into Gideon Drotschie's world on the ground, does he, Dirk?
He's been thoroughly dominated so far on the ground, so one would have to feel that his boxing background and his boxing roots would be his best call of action in this bout. Of course, for the interim light heavyweight title.
Both fighters, cautious approach here, lots of respect for one another.
Every once in a while, Danie just pushes out that jab. Drotschie comes over the top with a left-right combination. Left hook, straight right.
Drotschie still moving nicely, but he had a lot more flat-footed.
Against Drotschie with his back against the cage. He used that earlier to set up for the takedown as soon as Danie came in. And that's always the thing when you fight a guy who's looking to take you down, is you don't want to overcommit with your punches. If you get within range and you start landing, it's so easy for him to just change his level, drop down and shoot for the takedown. As he does right there, and he puts Van Heerden straight back down on his back. And that's why he's been so tentative so far in this fight. Drotschie in full side control now. He could look to mount here. And Danie is not defending for that. He could quite easily get the mount, but he's very happy in this position. Just traps the arms.
And Heerden tries to escape.
Did very well there to try and get that single. Drotschie now on Van Heerden's back again, softening him up with punches. I'll try and look and get those hooks in. Plenty time left in this round for Drotschie from this position though.
Van Heerden trying to avoid those punches from Drotschie.
He's got the one hook in now. Now he gets the other hook in as well.
Drotschie in the dominant position here.
Looks to sink in the rear naked choke. That is a tough spot for Van Heerden. He managed to get out of it though.
Once again, Van Heerden escapes.
Very, very bad spot, and Drotschie is just sticking to Van Heerden's back. He is not letting go of this position. Van Heerden nearly threw him off. He's trying to get the position back there. Now I try to set up for a triangle.
Trying to trap that right arm and left arm.
In Drotschie's half guard now is Van Heerden on the top. This is a great opportunity for him to start and work some ground and pound. Looking for the mount, looking to pass is Van Heerden. Drotschie not letting him though.
Drotschie looking for the underhook.
Drotschie looks like he's got a hold of Van Heerden's
What's the back of the head, Danie?
leg though. Possibly try and drive through. Put Van Heerden back on his back. Van Heerden landing a shot. Drotschie does so successfully, but he sticks his neck out.
Yeah, stuck his neck out there. Van Heerden trying for the guillotine.
But immediately Drotschie walks over to the side. He felt the hand around the neck, and literally as he felt that, he walked around to the other side.
Wily customer,
Great
Drotschie.
submission defense from Gideon Drotschie. This is his bread and butter, CS. He loves this position. To get the control, Danie again, both of his arms can't use them, tries to set up now for the key lock.
Drotschie dominating proceedings here.
Oh, there it is! Submitted here for the key lock, and he takes it to the armbar. Incredible by Gideon Drotschie, absolutely incredible.
He is the interim light heavyweight champion of the continent. Submit the pitbull at EFC Africa 20.
That was very, very crafty by Gideon Drotschie. He worked with it like a key lock, and he changed it to the armbar. And almost immediately Van Heerden tapped. We know Van Heerden does not tap easily.
Oh my goodness, what a win for Gideon Drotschie. Submitting the toughest male, Danie Van Heerden.
Incredible performance by Gideon Drotschie.
This match replay is brought to you by Fighters Only Magazine.
The big right that Van Heerden landed early in the fight. But that is just something that Drotschie used to set up for the takedown. And he does so time and time again. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to have an answer for Gideon Drotschie's ground game series. So far, he's proved that he is leaps and bounds ahead of the other guys. Again, just driving for the takedown. Every single time this fight hit the deck, Drotschie was in absolute control. Working the ground and pound, and this is where he had the key lock, changed it to the armbar. And Van Heerden had nothing else to do from that position, either tap out or get his arm broken.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Pavan Ramkalawan has called a stop to this contest 4 minutes and 5 seconds into round number 3, declaring the winner by tap out due to a key lock, and the new EFC Africa interim light heavyweight champion, Gideon Juggernaut Drotschie.
I'm here with your winner and the new interim light heavyweight champion, Gideon Drotschie. Gideon, you must be a very happy man.
You know, Jack Barrow, you made it worth it, buddy. Wherever you are, I'd just like to thank all my sponsors, Muscle Dynamics, Teasers, Bad Boy, you know, and then MCM, blasting and sandblasting. I can't remember.
And coming into this bout with Danie, was the plan to go down to the ground? You guys said you were more than happy to stand and box with him. Was that mind games?
You know, I was happy to stand and box with him, but he got a little bit sluggish. So, you know, I'm not going to stand with somebody that can knock you out at any moment. Well done, Danie. You did very well, brother.
Well, you did great tonight. You are the interim EFC Africa light heavyweight champion. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Gideon Drotschie.